Guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year 2022 everyone. I've been taking a long gap and I wanted to come back, for New Year. So yeah, today this is the look we're gonna talk about. This lilac, I don't know if it's wearable for everybody, but I really wanted to be a little bit more I wanted to do something very experimental this time because I have always stuck to my comfort zone, but I wanted to come out of it and I wanted to do this look. This look was inspired by the Isabel from Encanto. I loved the movie. I know for my age, I'm very much into Disney movies these days. Like, they're so beautiful. Isabella was my inspiration for this look. So hope you'll enjoy this video. And once again, Happy New Year to everyone. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. And also, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Thank you so much for traveling with me for so many years. Let's get into the video. So first, to moisturize my face, I'm gonna use my Embryolist moisturizer. This is a very lightweight moisturizer, but yet it's very thick so that it hydrates your skin. Even dry skin, it's good enough for dry skin. Since it's cold here in Chennai, I need a little extra moisturization for my foundation. So I'm gonna apply Embryolist. Taking a good amount of it. So like you see, it's really hydrated and I felt like skin has literally drank what I fed it. Like, it drank up all the moisture. Now for my lips, I'm gonna use a little bit extra. I'm gonna use this lip injection from Too Faced. This is a plumping lip gloss. It slightly plumps my lip but doesn't last really long, so you can't expect it to have the plumpness the whole day. It just stays there for 10 or 15 minutes, and I like the way it's not sticky at all. It will give you a slight burning and tingling sensation, so be aware of that, because then if you don't know that, then you will feel really uncomfortable around your lips. Make sure you don't go outside your lips because this area is very sensitive, so keep it only within your lips. Now I'm gonna let my moisturizer sink in really well into my skin for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna apply my Laura Mercier primer. I'm gonna take a good amount of it and I'm gonna apply it all over my face, especially on the T-zones. Can you see that it instantly made my skin really looking smooth and pore filled? This is my favorite primer of all time because I have used many primers. This did not break me out, because usually primers tend to break out, for me at least, because they tend to get into the pores and it clogged my pores, especially the Benefit Professional. I'm not a very big fan of it because it made me break out so badly, so I had to stop it. This one's really smooth. Now that it's settled in and I feel my face is still a little bit tacky for me to apply foundation, I'm gonna go with the color correcting here. I have a little bit of pigmentation around my mouth, under my eyes, and on my lids as well. I will skip my lid part because I'm gonna go with the eye primer, but I will be using an under eye corrector. Okay, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'm gonna use it with my finger. I'm gonna use it around my mouth. Color correcting is done. If I go with a foundation over it, I can still manage, but I'm gonna go with a concealer because it's really pigmented and I don't want my foundation to turn orange. So I'm gonna go with a concealer over this and then go with a foundation on it in the shade 5W Deep Warm. So I have used the concealer that is very close to my skin tone under my eyes and around my mouth. I'm gonna blend it using a damp sponge. So as you see, my concealing is done, and if you see, a lot more even than before. For my foundation today, I'm going to use the NARS foundation. It's the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation, the shade Caracas. Sorry about the coffee break in the middle. I was so exhausted due to cleaning and organizing the house. That coffee was very important during this shoot to keep me sane. So for my concealer, I'm gonna use my NARS concealer in the shade Caramel. Can you see it? It's medium dark to caramel. I'm gonna use it only for highlighting because it is a bit light for me. So I'm gonna use it only here and to lift it, and here. Tip of my nose, a little bit on my forehead. Before I move on to the blending the concealer, I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty cream contour. This is in the shade medium. So whatever's left on the brush, I'm gonna pinch my brush like this, and I'm gonna go over with my nose, like onto my nose contour like this. Okay, if in case you don't have a specific brush for your nose contour, but I do have one, but I'm supposed to use it for the nose contour, and I'm forgetting every single time. So this is the nose contour brush. I'm just taking a little bit here and I'm putting it on the sides like this, and the same way here, also some here. Now I'm gonna blend the concealer. Now to set my concealer in place, I'm gonna use my Too Faced Born This Way powder. This is in the shade Translucent. This powder had a little bit of yellow tint, so I'm gonna use this for my under eye. For my eye primer, I'm gonna use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. With the rest of the powder I have here, I'm gonna set the entire face. So now let's move on to the eyeshadow part. I'm gonna use this Colourpop Fade into Hues palette. To match my dress, I'm gonna go into this shade here. It's a lighter shade. It has a little bit of shimmer flecks. Okay, that did not work because I used a big fluffy brush. I took a smaller brush from from Murphy. It's Murphy M506, and I'm gonna pack the colors in. I'm gonna take the purple and pack it exactly here. Let me zoom you in. So I tried using a brush, it didn't work because of the glitter, I guess. So I used my finger here. Most of the shadows in this palette are like single color palette. Like you can just you can just apply one color and you can finish your eye look, which was very easy for me, which is very nice also. I went ahead and applied a little bit of under eye powder. I don't want fallouts. There's no big fallouts with the color, but with the glitters there are. I really love this look. To add a little bit of glam here because it's New Year, I'm gonna apply this shade called Express. This is a shimmery shade. So I'm gonna tap it on the centers. And yeah, that's about my eye look today. I'll quickly finish off the next one and be right back. My eyeshadow's done. I'm gonna apply a little bit of liner. For that, I'm gonna use my Inglot gel liner in the number 77. So my eyeliner is done as well. I'm gonna do my brows. Brow is, it's in the shade Ebony. Since I do not have very thin brows, I don't have to put a lot of effort. But if in case you have a lot of if in case you have a thin brow, then you have to. Now I'm brushing it all down and then starting to fill it in. So I have filled in the brows and I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills clear gel brow clear brow gel. This is a wonderful product. It's gonna last you the whole day. I am just gonna set this. I like clear gels because they are much more, they look much more diffused than the colored ones. If I'm gonna fill in, then I use a clear one. If I'm very lazy and I do not want to fill in the brows, then I directly go with the tinted ones from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay, these are gonna help my brows stay in place the whole day. Let's move to the face. I am gonna use Hula Caramel for contouring. So for my blush today, I'm gonna use the Burnt Pepper blush from MAC. This is a beautiful blush for dark skin, which has a tapered end, like where the product is getting picked up here and blended by the rest of the bristles. So I'm gonna take a little bit from here and I'm gonna use only on the outer edges. If I bring it near my apples, it's gonna make me look even more chubbier. So I'm gonna keep it only on the outer perimeters. Since it's holiday season, I wanted to use my Patrick Star limited edition highlighter. You won't be getting this now. Patrick Star collaborated with MAC, but this is my favorite and it's still amazing. I really love it. Every time there's Christmas or for New Year, I use this. Baby, it's gold outside. I really love the packaging and everything. Patrick Star is my favorite for when it comes to collaboration because everything he does is like amazing. But I'm not sure, I've not tried his own brand, but whatever he's done with MAC was amazing. So this is how this looks. The pan is really big. If you are dry skinned, you can use this as a powder, but since I'm oily, I'm gonna use it like a highlighter. I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting brush. This is the A23 brush and I'm gonna swirl it, tap off the excess and apply it on my high points. So on the tip of my nose, bridge of my nose, chin a little bit. Before I move on to the lipstick, I'm gonna use the Caudalie Beauty Elixir as my setting spray. This is my favorite one. I got it recently from Nykaa. It smells a little bit balmy and the eucalyptus type, but it is amazing on your skin. It makes my skin feel really tight. It is quite expensive, so you can't splash it like the other setting sprays I do. Oh, let me curl my lashes. I forgot to do that before I apply the top lash mascara. For my lipstick, I'm gonna use Too Faced Melted Matte lipstick in the shade Making Moves, and as a lip liner, I'm gonna use the MAC Chestnut. I'm a little bit confused with the lips because it looks nice, but I want to make it a little bit more juicy. So I am gonna apply a little bit of my Too Faced gloss in the centers. Yeah, now it looks perfect. hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you all did, please give it a thumbs up and also comment in the comment section below your suggestions. Meet you in another one. Bye guys.